How's it, everybody? Celtic Link here. We got another Dokkan Battle video for you here today. We are taking down the Daima mission for Stage 2 of the new Daima Supreme Magnificent Battle. We have no new units here. Our newest unit is the Anniversary LR, Daima SSJ4 Goku. He did make his first return on the Tanapata banner, where I know most people did purchase him with coins, so we can run this as our setup. If you do not have him, then run the Tech Daima Goku as your lead. That's going to be the best way to pull it, and then just do a friend Daima Goku. Now, since we do have that, we're actually going to run a friend Daima Vegeta for the added support. This is a good way to kind of, just mitigate a lot of what's happening here. Tech Daima Goku is honestly one of the best units for this fight, so I do recommend using him, and you can see him here on the team, and that is because Goku does launch a very powerful Ki Blast Super in the next phase, and Tech Daima Goku actually does counter that super, so that's very helpful, especially if you can get him to counter that on his guaranteed counter, and then you don't have to worry about anything. So we do hit the AX Super on our Daima Vegeta, and that's kind of why we're here, for that added defense that he brings, because as you can see here, Tech Daima Goku does crit on his setup here. There we go. All right, and then now we get that added super. So we are floating him off, so that way he can jump straight into his active skill turn. And so the thing we have to be careful with this fight is, with this phase, is we have to kill it as quickly as possible. And I know that sounds counterintuitive to the things that you want with him, but he builds up offense every time we hit him. So we don't want to be hanging around in a phase where the character can get up to 200% extra stats and crit, right? That's just not a good position to be in, especially with the Daima team here. So we are trying to blitz as best we can, and that's where having your own Daima Goku actually does help a lot. And we do manage to set him up with some STR orbs here, which is going to help us hopefully push through this phase. There we go. We do get the dodges on our Int Daima Goku, which is going to add some extra offense to our STR one. Very, very nice. And of course, we don't hit that EX Super, the thing that would help us the most, especially rolling into this next phase, actually. And okay, he does drop him, which means Glorio might not even attack. That's fine, I guess. Excellent. All right, and we do get that. Perfect. Okay, so into the next phase, we got the Tech Adult Daima Goku set up now. Let's see here. We're deciding whether or not I want to use Goma's giant form, right? It would give us a pretty... Okay, well, let's do this first, right? Get that extra, let's get that extra key, and let's get that extra support. Let's save the giant form. There's only a couple attacks there. It could help us through the next phase should we fail to kill, because here's the thing. Goku gets 100% stronger every turn that he's on the field, and so, as I told you, right, his main super only does about 6.9 million, which isn't too crazy for most of the characters on this team. They can either dodge it or tank it outright. I think there goes so this super right here. There we go. We do get the dodge on our Goma. There we go. And so we're going to be pretty safe for the next for the rest of this turn, and this is kind of why I wanted to go with this setup here, because I knew he was likely to super install one. Now the thing is, no EX super there. Dang. Thing is, his secondary super is a Ki Blast super, but it's a countdown. So we do want to try to position ourselves in a position to tank it. There we go, 100 mil on the Vegeta. It's like, he doesn't always do big damage, but then like when he gets those EX Supers to pop off, he looks very impressive. There we go. And then got that Piccolo floating. Yeah, so there's the countdown. He is actually scripted, by the way, right? So it's pretty safe to deal with. He will usually have a super attack in slot 1 as his 3rd or 4th action, and then his countdowns happening like every 3 or 4 actions. So, all right, let's go ahead and active skill it up with the STR Daima Goku. Okay, so his super attack is going to be the last action, action 18 in slot 3 there. So like I said, we're going to position our Tech Daima Goku in slot 3 there so he can try to counter it. So let's grab that. Okay, oh, we actually got a good setup with SDR orbs too, right? Full 24 key. Perfect. Obviously, if you have the Fizz Daima Goku, it is helpful. So, you know, he helps out a lot, just adding some extra support and offense to this final phase to kill him before he can launch that big super. You could also take advantage of his survive KO mechanic against the super as well. There we go. Okay, so 130 mil on our Daima Goku, which obviously could have been higher if we had actually hit that EX super last turn, but we'll take it. Excellent. One more. There we go. We do get the additional super. Okay, so it looks like we might not be killing this turn, which I did anticipate, which is why I'm glad we saved that Goma giant form, because that could have potentially put us in a bad position. There we go. All right, 94 million on the Tech Daima Goku, and of course we do know we're going to launch 3 supers here, at least. There's a second. 97 mil. Okay, so we're going to get pretty close that I think the counter can put us in killing range of the active skill of Glorio or Goma next turn. Well, actually, maybe not Glorio, considering Glorio didn't stack. So here we go. There goes the super, and boom goes the dynamite. We get that counter. Okay, yeah, as I suspected, not enough to kill. And actually, we don't even have Glorio's active, so let's pop the Goma active here. Let's do his giant form active. Is that going to do enough to kill? Oh, not quite. Okay, but the giant form will kill then. All right. Ugh. It's like one shy. Like if any unit had actually just done an additional super here at any point, this actually would have killed. But whatever. Okay. All right. So and then we get the final setup key here, and the super, while in giant form, should take him down. So I guess that's nice because we don't have to worry about any attacks coming our direction, especially on this turn here where Goku is 200% stronger than his first appearance. So I guess we should be thankful for that. Excellent. And there we go. Took him down there. So that's our Daima team setup here. Honestly, all things considered, not bad. It's a little tough. Again, I do recommend, if you do not have the STR Daima Super Saiyan 4 Goku, run the Tech Goku as the lead and run a friend STR Goku. Although, you know, the Super Saiyan 3 Daima Goku is the newest unit, he's having STR on the team is going to benefit you and help you close that win condition a lot sooner and a lot easier, in my opinion, especially since the main focus of the Fizz one is to build up the STR one. So you do want to focus on doing that. But all things considered, not that bad, right? Not necessarily the hardest of missions we've had. Heck, I don't even think the stage is as hard as probably some of the more recent stages that we have. But I do know Daima can be a bit challenging for a lot of people. So I wanted to make sure we got out the no new units guide. So guys, that is it for our video. If you like the video, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. And in the comments down below, let us know what team did you use to clear the all Daima mission for the stage 2 of this Daima Supreme Magnificent Battle. Let us know the team you used in the comments down below. Otherwise, guys, as always, thanks for watching and aloha.